freedom of speech is done. It's finished. If you're thinking about saying something that's controversial, be really smart with how you say it, because there's a whole army of people praying for your downfall, waiting for you to say something that offends them. What? Good YouTube, it's your boy Sabotage, and over the past month or so, we've really seen the rise and fall of this red pill takeover on the internet. Basically, Andrew Tate had every single algorithm sucking him off, and any other YouTuber that was preaching the same sort of thing, for whatever period of time, even before he was there, they sort of blew up with him. People were getting exposed to red pill for the first time, through Andrew Tate, through people like Sneeko as well. And for those of you that don't know what red pill is, it's basically a reference to the movie The Matrix, and that's why these guys are always screaming about, get out of the Matrix, get unplugged, even though they want you to plug right into their course and into their content. So in the movie, the main character Neo is basically given a choice between a red pill and a blue pill. The red pill represents basically freedom, truth, and getting out of the Matrix. And just as fast as Andrew Tate blew up on the internet and really got into mainstream attention, he disappeared. He vanished. Man was basically canceled off of every platform. I'm talking YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, literally anything you could think of, he was canceled on it. And honestly, that really just shows that people are really oversensitive nowadays. People want to be victims. People want to be offended. People want to be in the spotlight and have attention. Even if that thing doesn't really affect you, you want to be offended because you have nothing better to do. Like, don't you guys have families, kids, or something to do, like a job? Like, how the fuck do you have so much time to be on the internet trying to cancel somebody? I don't understand. If your life's biggest problems are on the internet, I think you might have an issue. While I don't condone hate speech and violence, I do think that people should have their own opinion and be allowed to think for themselves. And because of this weak society we live in, it's actually scary to speak your mind. I think I pick my words pretty wisely, but still, my face is up here, it could prevent me from getting a job in the future if I say the wrong thing up here. It's still, something in the back of your mind. They're like, fuck, I have to think about that all the time. And the people that cancel the people aren't really forgiving as well, so that makes it even scarier. That's why we have a lot of these square, boring influencers that all really spew the same shit, so it doesn't really make it very interesting to be on the internet. And I think that with this whole deep platforming people thing, I think that every individual should have the right to choose whether they can listen to that person or not. And not just leave it up to a big company to be like, oh shit, you can speak and you're not allowed to speak. Because what the fuck? When you're walking on the street and someone's on a podium or a stage, talking about some controversial topic, if you agree with what that person's saying, shit, you might listen, you might stand in the crowd and be like, oh shit, that person's spitting facts. And if you don't agree, you might just walk around and ignore it. That's what most people do. I really wish we could do the same on the internet. And I do recognize that little kids use the internet, so maybe this is the best way to navigate this tricky ass situation. I just wish there was a way for people to be exposed to new opinions and ideas, minus the hate speech, because that's how we get positive change. And I think that the lesson we can all get from this is just think about the consequences before you say something publicly. Obviously, if you're financially comfortable and you don't need more money to live your lifestyle, then you have a lot more leeway on the internet to say whatever you want to say. Be careful, pick your words wisely, and if you want to talk about controversial topics, try to allude to your opinion and don't explicitly say it if you don't want to get canceled. And I think the sad thing about all this is the slow march the world is making towards silence. If you look at the way comedy has evolved over the past couple of years, it really says it all. I think that we can all agree that comedy does not hit the same, it's not as genuine, it's all filtered, and that's obviously the way society is moving as well, so be careful, my boys and girls. And that's really all I want to say. If you made it this far, you was a motherfucking goat, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
We pop out with them Glocks out, now everybody got switches. I don't talk about what we talk